Hello, good evening, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Mark. Welcome to Retro First Hour, and on today's show we are playing Final Fantasy X. Now, this is a bit of a special one. First of all, thank you to Wet Wookie Smell for suggesting this game. And I was on the fence about doing this game for quite a while. And before I get into it, right, I need to give a disclaimer. It's a bit of a long disclaimer, but bear with. I love Final Fantasy. I've been a fan of the series since playing my first game, Final Fantasy VII, way back on the PlayStation 1 when I was a child, and it's only gone downhill from there. I love the main games, I love the spin-off games, I even love the MMOs. Lord knows I wasted way too much of my life faffing around in Vana'diel, and now I'm chasing it with faffing around in Eorzea. But out of all the games, if I had to single out just one as my favourite, it's got to be Final Fantasy X. It was my first PlayStation 2 game purchase. Metal Gear Solid 2 doesn't count, it came with the console. And I was just blown away. The graphical fidelity for the time was stunning, showing off the PlayStation 2's processing power. The gameplay was familiar yet fresh. The minigames were fleshed out, if infuriating at times. The setting was aesthetic and thematic. The storyline, though convoluted, was gritty and had this overhanging theme of duty and sacrifice in the face of death and inevitability, while still being about love and friendship. And the music. Oh, the music! It is some of Nobuo Uematsu's best work, hands down. Okay, fine. Some say it didn't surpass his magnum opus, Dancing Mad, but it's the sum of its parts and the fact that he didn't have to sod around with compressed midis that makes it, in my opinion, the best on-the-disc Final Fantasy OST ever. Some examples: Otherworld, an absolute metal banger. Besaid Island, soothing and hypnotic. Song of Prayer, solemn and reverent. Orange Thing, badass and mysterious. It's amazing how the music manages to convey a story all by itself to complement what's unfolding in front of the player. But the best of all, hands down, is the opening theme, To Zanarkand. This piece is simple but just so damn beautiful. It's the first thing you hear when you boot up the game, and somehow it manages to convey the whole story of beauty and sadness damn near perfectly. 14-year-old me was so taken aback by this one piece of music that it was the final push I needed to want to play the piano, and this was the very first thing I learned. Bet you thought I was lying, didn't you? I wasn't. I actually did it. You prick. So the point I'm getting at is, I'm completely unable to view this game with anything other than rose-tinted nostalgia fanboy goggles. For better or for worse, this game shaped me during my formative years, and as such, going forward, I cannot give any unbiased information or feedback about this game. Okay, disclaimer over. And with that, let's get straight into the game. Hey, Vloggy, good to see you, buddy. Long time no see. Oh wow, everyone's here. Daniel, Wookie, Everton. Ah, thanks, Dan. Yeah, I knocked that out in 2 hours today. It's a little bit rough around the edges, and I was not lugging the piano back over here to do another take when I realised that the audio was off. But oh well, sod it. You get the idea. Man, I'm excited about this one. Oh, Square Electronic Arts. Look at that. This was back before Square had became Square Enix and had their all-encompassing thing. So in Europe, this was released with Sony, and in America, it was released with EA. Imagine that. Collaboration. Publishing collaboration. Ah, it's the intro. Do you know what? I'm going to skip it. Because when you start the game proper, it plays it anyway, so let's not play it twice. Be lucky. Okay, so these are the options. New game or load. Ah, look at that. Final Fantasy X official website, play online. Oh, hilarious. Hilarious. New game. Ooh. Nice reverb. Tell me if the game is too loud. Enjoy. I don't care how many claims I get on this channel. I love this music. I mean, look at it. Straight off the bat. This is how they start the game. Boom. Scene. Aesthetic. Tits. It's got everything. It's got everything. You have no idea who these people are. You just infer everything. So well made. So damn well made. Vloggy says I'm not allowed to end the stream before I finish this game. Well, we're going to be here a while. God, this brings back so many memories. See, it's right here. I remember being 14, getting on a bus to Sliema, go to Exotique. and this theme, it's simple. It really is a simple piece of music, but the emotion. You hear that? Absolutely love it. This is original. This is full original. The resolution is 512x416. This is the original PlayStation 2 output. No fiddling around. It doesn't look bad. It really doesn't look bad. And to think this was one of, if not their actual first PlayStation 2 project for Final Fantasy.
Listen to my story.
It's really Yuna's story.
This may be our last chance.
You go off. Also, yeah, people pointed out, especially in last week's video, that my glasses are tilted slightly. It's because I'm wearing these headphones and they kind of pinch my whopping great ears, so I have to have them above the ear line. And look, and these glasses are actually a little bit broken on this side, so they keep falling down. So I'm not demented, more so than usual. So please bear with. Yeah, love the intro. Love that intro. Hey, and there's the a little bit of an upbeat prelude. So many layers, like an onion. Oh, mysterious floating kid. Mysterious floating kid. Vlog, he says, I bought Mortal Kombat 11 last week for $8. All DLC and extra characters. Bloody hell. Where'd you get that? Oh, it's game time. Oh, no, it's not. Nice. We should play online. Did you buy it on the PC, Vloggy? Here we go. Come to me, fan people.
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
I won't let you down.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, so this was
Good luck.
this was the first voiced. JP game characters were always so avant-garde with their fashion choices, right? I mean, to a degree it makes sense for him because he's a sports player. Oh wait, I've taught this kid. There we go.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
I mean, yes. Tidus. And I don't care. I know that Dissidia
Alrighty.
canonized that his name is pronounced Tidus.
Take it easy.
Tidus. Tide. Like the sea, you know? Terror, cloud, squall, lightning. Tide. Screw you. Wait, now what? Oh, you want me to sign more balls?
Of course.
So we start the game signing balls.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about.
Doesn't even have a pen.
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Two lucky ladies.
What seat?
Girls' ball.
Block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Okay, so the
And here's a fun fact, right? Okay, here's a fun fact.
Well, gotta go.
The
Cheer
lip
for me.
syncing, you might be looking at it
2, 3.
and think it doesn't make any sense, right? But it actually
Hey,
lip
I got a
syncs
game to play.
perfectly to the Japanese audio.
Then teach us after.
So
Maybe tonight.
they went to all the hassle of actually
You
configuring lip
can't tonight.
syncing, and they did a
I
decent
mean, tomorrow.
job with motion capture as well.
Promise?
And then they realised, oh,
Promise.
we're not doing that all over again because it was kind of hard coded at that point. So they actually had to change around a lot of the dialogue options between Japanese and English. In fact, one thing, right, and I do this to this day. I keep finishing a sentence with, you know. I mean, my friends will know me. Sometimes I'll be talking and I'll say, hey, come on, I'll be talking about something, you know. I got that from this game, because in this game there's something that they say in Japanese and it ends up with just going at the end, and they had to find a filler word to put in there because of just so it could match up a little bit. So that's why everyone ends with, you know. And that's where that came from, you know. So this is Xenakun, as you can see, a
I was
very
in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air.
I love how we've got
My
the
dad must have been his biggest fan.
announcer.
I knew how sad he'd be.
Desune. It
Heck,
might
we
have
all
actually
were
been
that
Desune.
day.
Yes, it might
Zenar,
have
I says
actually
to
been.
myself,
Thank you,
what are
Wookie.
you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night.
Bet you did. Oh wow. Okay. So much for that. I just outpaced the narrator.
Make way, make way!
Oh, oh.
Coming through, sorry.
Oh, I'm stuck. Beat it.
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Come on, paparazzi.
Hey, let go of me.
There we go. Once again, I don't care about how many claims I'm gonna get. We're gonna enjoy the friggin' music, okay? Is the audio good, by the way? Listen to this. This is what I was talking about. This is beautiful. Remember, this is PlayStation 2 native. I'm not screwing with the resolution. Check this shit out. Oh. How loud. Okay. Probably. I've pushed it down to 70%. How about that? Look at this absolute legend. So, this is what sport is in the future. Yes, love it. I mean, you have to understand, this was revolutionary, because the Final Fantasy before this was Final Fantasy 9. And that was very all fantasy, you know, high fantasy. 8 was maybe a little bit more technologically advanced. This one just drops right in. Oh, look at him, Auron. I am much like Auron nowadays, but I too am old, greying, and my left elbow is completely screwed. Yes, this is Blitzball, sport in the future. Still the Black Mages. No, actually, Dan, the Black Mages hadn't been formed yet. But I'm very glad you brought them up. I'll get to them soon. This was not the Black Mages. This was just Nobuo Uematsu making stuff. Yeah. Floating water polo. Yes. I mean, I've always wondered if they can breathe under. Right? I mean, to take a page out of Spoonley's review when he did this 20 years ago, he said, it doesn't make sense if they're holding their breath the entire time. It's like, okay, it's a fantasy game, but that's not something that people casually mistake, you know? At best, even like the best athletes can hold their breath for like 3-4 minutes underwater, but they're not getting roundhouse kicked while they're doing it, you know? Okay, so, Big Evil Nasty. And I have to say, this game kind of just throws you right into the fray as well. I believe it was Final Fantasy VII started with just a hands-on, the bombing mission. Then 8 was kind of wishy-washy with the doing the trial. 9 didn't really throw you in. But this one just kind of throws you in. You've got a little bit to get used to the controls. Badass cutscene. And now we're going to head straight into combat. It's like, it's not holding your hand. It's just, oh, here you go, here's stuff. Let's do this. Also, I might play... Oh, hey, it's Auron. Ugh.
Auron! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Also, fun fact. The only characters whose name you can change is Tidus, because nobody actually calls him Tidus by name. They go out of their way to avoid saying his name. Whereas all the other characters, their names are locked in because of the voice. So, yeah. Now you know. Oh, and the summons. But their names aren't used either.
Huh?
Zawarudo!
It begins.
I don't know, it looks more like it's ending.
What?
Don't cry.
Yeah, I remember. See, it still looks good. This game still looks good for an entry-level PlayStation 2 game. I'm still surprised by what they're able to pull off.
Hey, wait!
I mean, there was a lot of clever workarounds they did. If memory serves, it's not pure 3D.
Hey, not this way!
Some areas are, some areas aren't.
Look.
By that I mean, they used parallax imaging, just like in 7, 8 and 9, where you would have a pre-rendered background. This is CGI, obviously. They would have a pre-rendered background, slightly blurry to give the idea of, like, look back there. That isn't actually being rendered. Wookiee, compared to some PS2 games I've played, this holds up well. Yeah. Look at the background and all that. Right. Some areas are actual being 3D rendered, and some of it is just a still that they made in the engine, but not running, so it's not taking up resources. It's just basically showing a gigantic bitmap. It's hard to point out where and when it does it, but your eyes will see it. You know, your eyes will see it. It's especially noticeable on Beside Island. Flailing around.
Take it.
Where are you carrying that? I just saw you. I was hiding this up my butt. Our hero,
A
everyone.
gift from Jekt.
My old man?
And so he died. The end.
I hope you know how to use it.
He clearly does not. Okay, now he's got it.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Awesome. So, basic stuff. Attack, item. I go into item. He's carrying potions and Phoenix Downs for some reasons. Attack. And... See what I mean when I was talking about, skills. Power break, yes. Beautiful. This is what I meant by familiar yet fresh. It's still a turn-based RPG. Very typical from the era, right? But the dynamic camera angles, the it's something beautiful. They did something really nice with this. Right, spines. Oh, good. They hit the guy with most HP. Awesome. See, look. Yes, it was. There's no kill like overkill. By the way, Dan, I apologise. I'm probably going to play this a little bit longer than usual today. It's not going to be another hour. I'm not going to be like that about it. But I want to get to Besaid Island, and by my estimates, that will take 1 hour and 15 minutes. So please bear with. And we have another guest character today. Yeah. Please look forward to it. Understandable, bro. Thanks, guys. Because we have to show off Besaid Island. We have to show off Besaid Island. Final Fantasy is known for some outlandish swords, but that thing looks ridiculous, says Wookiee. Indeed. Demi. Ah, yes. Gravitational.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
In it just. Overdrive. When the character's overdrive gauge beneath the MP-HP display is full, that character may use a special, unique attack one time. Press left in the command window to use an overdrive. Bushido. Oh, I'm gonna mess this up. I just know it. I just know it. Okay, I didn't. I'll stay the whole hog, says Dan. Aww. Bless ya. Great. We cleared an opening. Hit the big one. Ooh, Demi again. Okay. Sword play. Spiral cut. Boss. I missed it. Told you I was going to mess it up. Power break. Breaking strength isn't going to do much. It's using Demi, which is magic, and it's HP percentage based. So I'm just going to keep smacking at it like a moron. Okay. Potion time. 200 HP. Not much, but let's do it. Just in case he spawns in some nasties. There we go, it's a top up. I love how it's got the active time bar on the side as well. It shows you the order of what's about to happen. Also pretty revolutionary for its time. Ooh, Auron is looking injured, but you know what? He can hold on a bit more. He can hold on a bit more. I'm surprised it hasn't spawned more nasties. Let's see, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, we good. We good. I should finish it with this. Oh, it's still kicking. It's still kicking. Okay. This should do it. There we go. I mean, I remember watching a video just talking about some of the tricks that they used. For example, this one here, where you see it's the wireframe, right? And all they did was essentially keep the same outward 3D model and just warp it to give that effect. So they didn't have to do anything extra, just warp what they already had. It was brilliant. And look, okay, here, perfect example. Look at the background, right? The background behind the tower here with the water flowing, that is all a still bitmap image. And actually, let me just use the mouse. And this is all still image. So it's only rendering this, the water animation, this, and the main road. That's it. Yay, sphere. And they were able to do so much trickery with that. It is ridiculous. And save up so much RAM as well. See, there, did it again.
What are you laughing at, old man? Auron, let's get out of here.
Weird expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Oh yeah, more of these. If memory serves, this one is just a battle of attrition.
We're going to die!
Okay. So, okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Hey, just like a piano. I have to kill that thing on the right. But let's thin the herd until then, yeah? They're gonna keep on respawning, so let me prioritize the ones that are gonna hit me next. You've never played a Final Fantasy game? Vloggy, I'm surprised at you. I've played way too many of them and for way too long. That's for sure. Oh, we can start to flicker. That means take it out first.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Okay, so Auron, get the tanker. And Tidus destroyed the wings flickering. Wow, Vlog, you never played the Metal Gear Solid game either? Never played a Silent Hill game? Damn, man. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, same plan as before. Weaken the tanker, but stop the flickering. Not even Final Fantasy. So many games, so little time. I know, right? Okay. A bit more. Oh, which one was it? Oh, it's this guy. True that, mate. Indeed. Okay. I love how the wings flickering stops all the other ones from doing their stuff. Ah, almost there. As soon as I finish Mortal Kombat 11, I'm going to start Dragon Ball Kakarot. Hey, it's a good game. It's a good game. You have my full support. Oh, there we go. Well. You didn't tell me you were going to drop a building on them. Side bends.
Go.
Fall into the building, Lysa. Okay, come on, that's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. Love it. CGI. Once again, listen to music. So crisp. There's a big nasty.
You are sure?
From superstar athlete to fugitive on the run, just like OJ.
This is it.
Remember, kids, dropping buildings onto people will put you on the watch list. Yeah, we're getting eaten by Satan's asshole by the looks of it.
It all begins here.
No, Event Horizon.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
Well, look, press a button to go down. Free falling. Where am I going? Oh, over here. Hey, it's checked.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into.
Stay
I
hydrated,
started to
gamers.
feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Yeah, so remember, technically, from the game's point of view, it's already towards the end of the game and he's just recounting how he got here, so... That's why when he narrates, it's all in the past tense. Again, very excellent usage of parallax. I believe the clouds are a parallax here. There's actually so much of the game not being rendered on screen, it's just black, but you don't notice it. It's brilliant stuff. I'm always fascinated by these little hacks that they did in video games to essentially squeeze more out of the processing power. Nowadays, they just don't do it. That's why games are so bloated nowadays. Vlog, yeah, I'm glad you brought up Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, because I played that. It's like, oh, please install 120 gigabytes. Thank you, Western game dev. Whereas these guys were like, oh, what? It's going to be on one DVD? 4.5 gigs the whole game? No problem. We'll come up with some creative workarounds. I know they say don't be critical, but no. Modern game dev is lazy. The idea being, oh, they could just buy more RAM. Buy another hard drive. Oh, get fucked. Japan for you. Oh yeah, Japan knows this. PCs still aren't a big thing there. So they have to work for their audience, you know? And if they do, they're not super amazing PCs like you see more typical in the West, you know? Underwater Hall ruins. Okay, I'm going to try and make this one as fast as possible for you, Dan, because I know, bless my friend Dan, he has to wake up at work. Sorry, he has to wake up at work, so I wake up at work, I work from home. He has to wake up for work at 2 AM, and he still finds the time to watch me and this nonsense before going to bed. Much love, buddy, much love. Hey, statue? My man has sure spent a lot of this game falling, hasn't he? In Hobbuck, rather. Aww. Okay, straight ahead, I believe, yeah? Oh. Under the sea, under the sea. Wookie Smell says, too bad every business in Japan sees Japan as their only market and then the international sales are just a small bonus. Yeah. And Vlog, it says, I'll buy the next Mortal Kombat once they release Homelander DLC. Yes, Invincible representation. Invincible, series is good. Oh, another banger. Dan, do you remember the first time you came round to my place and we played this? And you said the music sounded like a circus or something? Homelander's one voice. Oh my god, you're right. You're right. Oh my word. My word.
Utter crap.
Sorry, I was immediately thinking of Omni-Man. Because I remember the trailer for it. They had Homelander and Omni-Man in the same... Sorry. Brain derp. Brain derp. But yeah, The Boys is also awesome. Once again, check out the series, check out the comic. I love how even the fish buggers off. Oh, didn't bugger off fast enough. Oh, it's a fight you want, is it? Geoscano? Okay.
I am wounded.
Yeah. I'm kind of screwed, aren't I? I could just start hammering potions. Okay, he's doing exactly half of my health every time. Omni-Man is a J. Jonah Jameson wet dream, prove me wrong. Why would I prove you wrong? You're speaking truth. Okay, watch. The next one's going to hit me for 58 points of damage. Nope, I'm going to run. That's what's going to happen. Oh, if this was made just a few years later, these would have been quick time events. How did you say that underwater? See, he's not even gasping for air. Blood pumping. I mean, I remember thinking back then as well. Once again, one of the first PlayStation 2 games. Okay, Metal Gear Solid 2 was a beautiful game, don't get me wrong. But I remember playing this and
I
really,
had made it out of the frying pan.
really
and into
realizing
the
where it
freezer.
could go. Right, because
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
once you see Beside Island, you'll see what I mean, right? Don't get me wrong, Metal Gear Solid 2 was amazing. But, I don't know, this really felt vibrant. I mean, it's like Metal Gear Solid 2 was good, but the color palette left a lot to be desired. Right, it was kind of grey, for lack of a better word. This one, colors all over the place. This man just casually pushing 2-ton slabs of rock out of the way.
Cold.
Yes, it is.
Need fire.
You need to get out of them wet clothes. You're probably bringing your ambient body temperature down by a few dozen degrees. Once again, shout out to the music, feel it. And this one, right, reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy VIII. Just, I know I keep going on about the music, but listen to it, it's just oppressive, you know? I was looking for some withered flowers. They've soaked up too much rainwater to serve as tinder. Secretly, he's trunks with an even more gay top on. Aww. I might be wrong here, right? I'm remembering back 20 years, but I think the way Tidus looks the way he does, because Gact was a very big thing back in Japan back then. Gact was a J-pop singer, if memory serves, and even so, Gact, you know, and the protagonist's father, Jacked, yeah, whatever. An attempt was made. Whether it was a good attempt remains to be seen. There are some hints of Final Fantasy VII in this music as well. Specifically, the Ancients. Okay, so I've got a high potion. I got the Withered Flowers, the Burn. Now I need fire. Let's see. That's where I came in from, so I need to go this way. Oh, what's that? What's that mean? Flint. Okay, that'll do me. Flint and kindling. Let's get this started. I'll go on then. I'll save again. Also, I appreciate, right, how every time you use one of the save orbs, spheres, whatever, it refills your health back to full. No more screwing around with tents or carrying a whopping great amount of items with you. It's just cutting out the middleman, right? It's cutting out the middleman. You could either go back and forth to town, buy the items if you're doing a bit of grinding, just continuously heal yourself, or cut out the middleman and just have the save point refill you to full. All they've done is cut out that middle metric of buy tent, use tent. Save 5 seconds of time every single time. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I need food.
Whiny baby. You should have eaten one of those fish you killed. Remember, stay hydrated.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
You're not my real dad.
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who? Me?
Ah, my glasses are filthy.
You cried.
And hey, it's that random kid again. Mysterious kid. Spoilers. It's Bahamut! Ah, that's better. Oh, I can see clearly now. The smudge is gone.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
Oh, everyone keeps leaving this guy.
Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
That looks flammable. Oh, it did the glowy eye thingy. Did we just witness patient zero of the glowy eye meme? I think we did.
Give me a break!
Okay, well, all I can do is attack and use items, so I'm going to be hammering. I can take 4 more of those before dying at this rate. Unless it crits me, in which case I'm in trouble. I know I'm pushing it. I am pushing it. Item... 200. Yeah, go on then. High potion. Didn't use up anywhere close to 1,000, but... Oh, come on. I could have smacked it one more time and saved myself a high potion. Yada yada. It's the Gimp Squad. What in the name of Mad Max is this? Ginyu Force!
You on my side? Cool!
Using grenades. Certain items like grenades have special effects when used. This can be used during battle by selecting special ability use. Okay. Use grenade times 2! Oh dear lord. That did way more damage than I was expecting. What you got? I stole a grenade from it! Oh, first of all, where did it get a grenade? Second of all... No, just where did it get the grenade from? There you go, you can have it back. Oh, go on then, I've got another one for you. And down she goes. Itchy nose. Yay, I'm now level 1. And I've got 2 ability spheres for my troubles. Great success. Air shot. Oh, Japan. Never change. Ah, that classic Final Fantasy victory songs. Is Dan. Yeah.
Phew. That was close.
Oh, so these guys
Hey, let me go!
are a nomadic tribes people called the Albed. What is this? A fiend. Ah, do I remember?
Fed!
Wait. This is actually a cipher language. This is actually all the letters are all over the place.
Kuno.
Sorry. So replace the S for a C, yada yada yada. Replace N with an H, I with an E. I'm trying to remember. I used to know this when I was a kid, and in fact at school, my buddy and I used to pass notes to each other, written in the cipher Al Bhed just to stop people from spotting it. You know, and even if they did, it would just look like a bunch of gibberish. Like Al Bhed, hello Dosadwi, nice to meet you. You know, just it's actually a proper linguistic cipher with rules and everything. That's when you know you're a real Final Fantasy nerd. So it looks like a Silent Hill 2 remake game is coming out in October. Might be the first Silent Hill 2 game I ever played.
Hey, that hurts!
Nice. Go for it, V-Levy.
Whoa. Okay.
Put your blaster down. Hey, look at this. Look at this guy.
Canis!
Stand up.
Right, whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
The language. The language of the moron.
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
But first, let me just save. Nice of them to keep a safe spot up on the deck. Thank you. Wouldn't it be funny if he was saying, I'm giving you these to hold, please don't use them? What? I'm sure whatever he's saying is... There's actually a thing, a New Game Plus. You can play it all over again. You go through the game, you pick up these little ciphers, and it translates it in real time as subtitles. And if you play through the game again, you can load up from a New Game Plus, basically, and it's translated all the way from the start. A cute little addition.
Oh, almost forgot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, using the sphere grid. Okay, this is the unique mechanic this game, right? Sphere grid, develop your characters. It's essentially how you level up, right? Yeah, the music. Select sphere grid from the main menu. The cursor appears at the selected character's current position. Use up, down, left, right to move the cursor. Information upgrades is displayed at top. This location is for defense upgrades. This one lets you learn an ability. They're called nodes. Okay. Activate these nodes to upgrade your character. The character must be on or adjacent to a node in order to activate it. Let's go this step by step. If I press X, cursor returns to character's position, list of commands. So basically, it's like one gigantic, oh, not Goji. It's like one gigantic Goji board. Goji? That's a berry. Joji? Ah, whatever. One gigantic board, right? And you move the character along, and when you go over the different things, you spend an item to buy that ability. So here, as you can see, you go forward, nada. But here, I can learn the ability Cheer, where everybody knows your name. And this is essentially, so the S level is sphere level, so you keep on leveling up. Like, there is no, oh, you're level 50 or you're level 100. No, you just keep on buying movements. So technically the game can never really end until you've maxed out the entire sphere grid, which is hundreds. And what this game does, right, it's actually a very good throwback to the old job system, right? So as we can see here, Tidus is he's kind of a jack of all trades, maybe a red magey character. If I had to classify him as anything, he's a red mage. Riku's the thief. Auron would be a traditional samurai / dark knight because of the debuffs he inflicts. Wakka is the archer or the ranger. Lulu, the black mage, obviously. Yuna is the white mage, the summoner. Kimahri is a blue mage with a little hint of dragoon in there. And it's thematic, right? They gave them jobs without giving them jobs. But the beautiful thing is, you don't have to play the game that way. That's the best way to do it, don't get me wrong. But there is a setting on here where you have all the characters start in the same place and you can branch them out. So if I want to, I could play Tidus as if he was a black mage. And the whole way through he will learn all the black magic skills, his magic will level up. I can totally do that. I can turn Yuna, instead of a white mage, into a samurai or a dark knight. Just go around smacking things, which wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense because her weapons still don't do anywhere near the damage
Found some
needed.
ancient ruins right beneath us.
But
It's
you have
not
that
active
option.
now, but there should still be some power
You have that
left.
option. If you want, you
We're
can
gonna
have
go
an
down there and
entire party
activate
of
it.
blue mages.
And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
There are challenges out there of people, doing like a
Okay,
blue mage
let's
only
get to
playthrough.
work.
Roger.
And I support that nonsense. I always support nonsense. We have a submersible for you. He's gonna drown. He's gonna hit a methane pocket and drown. That's what happened to the last guy. Come on. On you go. There we go. Hello. Hello, Riku. Wait, down. Down, I say. Follow the chain. Keep on chaining. See, look at this. Once again, this is essentially a background still image, right? With the lights, not even real lights. Oh! That surprised me. Fight! Dun, dun, dun. Piranha. It's still alive. That one blade slash took out all three. Oh, we've solved the food problem. Speed sphere. Oh yeah, right. Sphere grid. Tidus. So here we go. So look, so here's Tidus, right? So he goes forward. Like a gigantic Joji, I don't know what it's called. Get cheer, get defense, get strength. Then, oh come on. There we go. Then get flee. Raise agility, raise accuracy, raise max MP, raise strength, haste. That's why Red Mage, he gets haste super early on. Raise accuracy, raise HP, raise strength, raise agility, raise defense, raise evasion, raise strength, gain provoke, and then raise HP. And this just goes on and on and on and on. I wonder if there's any way I can zoom out. Okay, and here's Riku, right? She's the thief, so she's got use, steal, then she's going to get more HP. Yep, a little bit more HP there. Agility by 3 points, look at that, that's huge. That's huge, so the evasion starts going up. Raise strength, HP, magic, come on, abilities, where's the abilities at? Accuracy, and, okay, luck, teaches the ability luck, which raises luck for the party. What does luck do? Crit. It's basically crit. Oh, okay, that's right. I need to upgrade him. Move. And use ability sphere. Ta-da! I just learned cheer. What does cheer do? Raise party strength and defense. Yeah, there you go. Awesome stuff. It's a very intuitive system, right? And I believe that they kind of really nailed this. The only thing that does the job system better, right, outside of the online games, obviously, is probably Final Fantasy X-2. Yeah, I said 10-2, not 11. No, 10-2. They actually made the sequel. As stupid as it sounds. And oh, come on. That game, there are many criticisms that can be levied against it, but the job system is absolutely paramount. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, let's just casually punch away at the screen. That'll get it to work. Never mind, it did actually get it to work. I stand corrected, good sir. Checking out underwater ruins. Piranha. Didn't you guys see the sushi I made out of your friends? Okay, 2 of them this time. Use nothing. Okay, let's see if I can steal some stuff. Yay! Grenade! Still kicking. Okay. Let's use the grenade on both of them. Okay. Really? Using a grenade underwater though? Our organs should be liquefied by the shockwave. No, don't at me. It's physics. At the very least, we should lose our eardrums. Motion sickness. Oh, we're stirring something from the outside. Oh yeah, and this video is going to go on just a little bit longer because I did have that disclaimer right at the beginning. So, you know. You know. Oh, good thinking. Let's just max ourselves out. Look! It's an octopus! Missed me. Okay, special. Steel. Let's see what you got. Tross. A grenade. Oh, it's gonna regret picking that up. Overdrive. Spiral cut. There we go. I got it that time. I love how the grenade did more damage in the limit break, but okay. Oh, it's doing something. It's doing something out of attack range. Trigger command. Special commands become available in certain battles. Press left in the command window to access them. Okay, sword plate standby. Wait while recovering HP. Okay, standby. Mix. Combine items for various effects. Stand by and stand down. Nautilus charge. Oh, you cheeky what's it. Raise party. I should have done that at the beginning. What's wrong with me? There we go. Now we're buffed. I've already stolen from him. So it's just going to have to be melee attacks from here on out. Oh, it's getting... Ooh, that's a smack. Sod it. Let's high potion. And I'm going to use our potion on Tidus. No, not the enemy. Tidus. As I said, physics. Yeah, well. Given that he does more damage per smack, it only makes sense to use Riku as the item thrower. Okay, out of range again. Oh, pincer attack. Attack enemy from both sides. Let's do it. You, go that way. Roger, roger. Yeah. What you gonna do now? Tentaclings. I should still be buffed. Oh yeah, I'm definitely still buffed. So this should just be a pretty simple smackdown. And now it's just wearing it down. So later on, battles get way more intense, like different status effects you gain access to. You have to keep a constant balance of buffs and debuffs, or else you are going to die hardcore. I'm just going to try going for it. Oh, I do believe that's the ball game. There it is. We got calamari on the menu tonight, boys. Look, it even punched the hole for us. Yay, level up. As you can see, Riku needs a way more staggering amount of experience to level up. That's because we're gonna lose her very soon, and then gain her back in the party later on. And by then, you know, she's leveled accordingly strength-wise. Studio lights. Such aesthetic style. I love it. It reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy VII with regards to the style. You know what? I'm just going to use the potions just in case something smacks us midway. And I'm going to use the sphere gun on Tidus. Ah, I can't grab the defensive point. I needed a defense sphere. Wait, we're going down even further? Oh, okay, we're just meeting this bloke apparently. Hello. Goodbye. I mean, it would make way more sense for the Al Bhed to have sign language instead of a cipher, because communicating, they live in the desert, you know, sometimes it's better to see hand gestures in the desert, so you don't have to breathe in horrible stuff and shout and get sand in your ears and in your trachea. And being underwater, you're going to use hand gestures underwater. Okay. Is there any more to do under here? I don't really remember much about the intro. It's a gigantic ship. Or the remnants of a ship. Okay, good. Back to surface life we go. And the designs for all the, you know, mechanized ships. Ah, that Al Bhed. Oh, we found an airship. You, outside.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hungry.
Could have at least brought him in for some warmth or a change of clothes. Slave drivers. Have some slop.
Whoa! Right on.
And immediately start making a pig of yourself. You haven't washed those gloves in, Oh yeah, choked to death.
Hey!
Game over, he's dead. Seriously, those gloves must be filthy.
It's 'cause you eat too fast.
And a very fun fact as well, so all the Final Fantasies have one thing in common, right? No, not Cid,
Hey!
not Moogles, but the emphasis on crystals.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
There it is.
Whoa!
Crystals.
You really do understand.
Play it, like everything revolves around the crystal. The world is a crystal, God is a crystal, people use crystals for magic, what have you.
Why didn't you say so
Except
earlier?
Final
I
Fantasy
didn't
X,
get a chance to.
for some
Everyone
reason.
thought we were a fiend.
We?
We?
Oh, we means you.
Yeah, called it Hella de Sadwi. I mean, there are
Who are you
spheres,
guys anyway?
which are essentially crystals, but
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell?
Okay, and I suppose the gigantic
you're not an
wall
Al
of
Bhed hater, are
souls
you?
at Zanarkand
I
could
don't even
also
know what an
be
Al Bhed
classified as
is.
crystals,
Where
but
are you from?
Xanarkand.
Huh.
I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Yeah, it's got you there.
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
Yeah, I got swallowed by a giant anus. You seen any of those around here?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
Was I schizophrenic?
Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Yes. Eaten by him, in fact.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
I dreamt my whole life. Weird flex, but okay.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, guy doesn't look too bad for
So
1,000
no
years
one
old.
plays Blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
This one here. No way. Save before anything else. Oh, something to pick up. Al Bhed Primer, Volume 1. The secrets of the Al Bhed language are revealed. Y equals A. So, Sigdandra Al Bhed Mikia. Project Umbit. Al Bhed Hujela. Novice. Oh, 59 minutes. We're approaching an hour. As I said, just a little bit longer for this one, just to get to Besaid Island.
You said
I should be there within 5 minutes.
you play Blitzball?
Yes, quite good at it too.
You know, you should go to Luca.
My name is...
Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even sure if I can skip the cutscenes, but I'm not going to try. Let it ride.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
Thank you, crazy lady who tried killing me a couple of hours
You'd
ago.
rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And one thing.
More itch.
Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Remember that. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand.
Oh, uh-huh.
Remember that. Very important.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place?
Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon?
Yeah,
Sin?
last time I was there,
Luca?
some crazy guy
I
was
thought
blowing
Sin
up
just
buildings.
took me to a faraway place that I can go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Yeah, sure, break your leg. You're in the middle of nowhere with no doctors apart from those whack jobs. Sin is here! So Sin is essentially a gigantic whale That's the only way to describe it. Again with the falling. Goodbye, person we just met. No, we're not going to risk our lives to save you. Bye. If we'd known he was going to die, we'd have just saved food. Yes, I would like to save my current game. Unknown Sea. Oh, you're going to see it. Besaid. Beautiful. For me, this was when the graphics just clicked. Look at this stuff. And once again, I am not increasing anything. This is the native 500 by 400 resolution.
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Waka!
Hey!
Everyone hates Waka, but I love him. He's such a big brother to Tidus. Even if he does use a gallon of hair gel every morning. Look at this vibe. Look at the water. The water effects. This is PlayStation 2. Amazing. You know, a lot of the architecture for Final Fantasy X was used in Final Fantasy XI. I know my buddy Wookie
You wanna
is still watching this. Look at that. Tell me that
Try
doesn't
that
remind you of Lethane
one more
Plateau
time?
or
Finally.
Kronstadt Highlands
Things were starting to look
or
up.
Bibiki Bay or Valcombe Dunes or any of that area. The palette, the texturization. So a lot of Final Fantasy XI is thanks to Final Fantasy X. It was the base that they used.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
I was thinking to do.
The Xanarkin Abes.
Oh, you moron!
What team you say again?
She told you, don't mention
meant-
Xanarkin. First
forget
people
that.
you meet.
I got too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
So that voice, Wookie, do us a big favor before I put my
All
foot
right,
in
back
it.
to practice.
Look up the Waka voice actor.
I'm Waka, coach and
Por
captain of the
favor.
Besaid Aurochs, brother.
I believe,
What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village.
I
I'll get you
believe it's Joe DiMaggio. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, look at this beauty though. Look at this beauty of Besaid, the sea. When I saw that, I mean, Metal Gear Solid 2 had the sea. Yep, Bender himself called it. I think that's why I like Waka as well, because I just imagine Bender, and it makes me so. But it never had water this good. I'm just going to progress a little bit further in, and then we're going to call it, and then we're going to play
I
guess
felt
that
like
character.
I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now,
Yeah.
isn't it?
History books say some guy
Long
took a
time
building
ago,
down.
There were a whole
Domino
lot
effect.
of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People
Forbidden
played
machina.
all day and let the machina do the work.
Sounds
And
good.
then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed
Look
the
at that.
machina cities. And
Look at that.
Xanarkand along with them.
Tell me that's
that
not
was
beautiful.
about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, sins are punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when.
Once
Of course,
again,
we must always
PlayStation
repent for our
2.
sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
You know?
It was just as Riku
Definitely.
said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
They all died. Haha.
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying the team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin.
Indeed it did.
Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
And that's honestly a good place to cap off. That's honestly, so that was the first hour and a bit of Final Fantasy X. Now, before I go into a little closing about it, it's time for Guess That Character. So, quick roll call, make sure everyone's here. And we've got Guess That Character. Today's theme is Final Fantasy Heroes. I had to do it. Now, oh, good, Daniel's here. Good to see you. Now, this, anyone with a passing knowledge of Final Fantasy should knock this one out of the park. Ah, and Dan's already given up. So I've got my trusty paper over here. And let's go through them. So, let's start from the beginning. And go. As always, you get one vote, right? Making it an easy one to start off with. I will accept. Daniel's only played 11 and 14, and I've played it with you both of them, haven't I? That's where we met, my good buddy. So, I mean, even if you've only, this is going to be easy, okay? These are main characters, and fun fact, these are main characters of my favorite games. And a little bonus treat for you is going to be different games. This one is obviously Tidus. Yeah. Gotta make it easy for you.
This is my story.
Of course. Tidus from Final Fantasy X. As a little, tell you what, I'm throwing a bone here. You don't have to give the name, just give the game. How about that? So, let's move on to the next one. Once again, I'm sure you guys are going to knock this one out of the park. You might struggle on the last one, but these are super easy. Even anyone with a passing knowledge will, see, friggin' Caps Lock King right there. Names may be easier than games. Fair enough. Give us a vote, Wookie. Give us a vote. Yeah, Cloud. Yeah.
Never mind.
Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII, the first Final Fantasy game I played. Moving on. It's going to start getting a little bit harder, but not too hard, because I'm not that guy. Ooh. Got a silhouette, an imposing looking gunblade. That's the extent of my Final Fantasy knowledge, says Wookie. Well, that's a damn shame, innit? Remember, I will accept the game name. Okay, you got 10 seconds. 9. Daniel says Dabura. Okay. Not realizing, okay, that's Dabura. And, Wookie, you got 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Mission accomplished.
Squall Leonhardt, the main character from Final Fantasy VIII. Wookie says looks like someone from 14. Close. 14 ripped off 8. That's what those are. Hold on. Okay. It's okay. See if we can get the next one. Ooh. Okay, not really giving away a lot. There's somewhat of a cape, somewhat of a large pair of boots, a hand to the side. Okay, I feel like Wookie and I are going to need a bonus round. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure if I should. I actually said earlier on, I dropped a little hint during my stream. I named each and every single one of these characters. Each and every single one. I named 5 names, and it was actually these characters. But you're struggling way more than I thought. I've seen the silhouette somewhere. Probably has pink hair. Okay, well, let's see. Wave.
Let's finish this.
Okay, you know what, Wookie? I'm gonna give you half a point for that because you were kind of going the right direction. You were kind of going the right direction with that. Yeah, Lightning, otherwise known as Claire Farron from Final Fantasy 13, and I liked Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, it was a massive hallway simulator, but I liked the characters. And final one, and this one is gonna trip a few of you up. Whomst is that? So kind of the same motif. You got the more of a scarf going on than a cape, a long slender sword. This is definitely it's a protagonist. My next dominatrix, says Daniel. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and write 0 for that. Okay, and Wookie. I mean, Wookie, you're in the lead. I gave you half a point for Lightning, right? So you're already in the lead, 2.5 to Daniel's 2. So one way or another, you've got this. Just throw a name out there, my man. Throw a name out there. Throw a game out there. Either way, I'm gonna let's do the reveal. You can type to your heart's content. You've already won this one. Final Fantasy 15, says Daniel.
Espers, heed my call.
It was Terra Branford from Final Fantasy VI. As I said the names earlier because I said their names are all based on weather. Terra, earth, squall, water, cloud, air, lightning, Tidus, water. I gave all 5 of those names earlier. I literally said Terra, cloud, squall. I was trying to drop a massive hint, but I guess I was just too subtle. So, Wookie wins today's with 2.5. Good job, Wookie. Halfway. That's pretty good. So that was Final Fantasy X. I still love it. I mean, people are saying now that they're going to do a remake of it. It doesn't need it. It still looks good. The combat, okay, it's not modern standards Final Fantasy anymore, but this is I think this is still serviceable, and we already got the remastered versions of 10 and 10.2 on PC, Windows. I'm pretty sure they did a console release for them as well. Go check those out. They are beautiful, and they upgrade all the audio. In fact, Dan, I completely forgot. Sorry, Dan. The Black Mages, right? The Black Mages was a rock and metal band started by Nobuo Uematsu after Final Fantasy X, and they essentially did remixes of all the music that he had done for the Final Fantasy games. It was made up of 6 people, one of them being Nobuo Uematsu, so you had a guitar, bassist, 2 pianists, drums, and perhaps another guitar, I want to say. And they did everything. In fact, that's where they retconned the name to Zanarkand to The Skies Above, because it sounded more panache. Wookie says probably added QTEs to the remake. And fun fact, I believe, don't quote me on this, right, but they did an upgraded OST for the Final Fantasy X and 10.2 remasters, and I believe some of that music was done by the Black Mages. If it's not, then they did a damn good cover, because what can I say? It sounds like something they did. Played the sound clip on Here I Sent You. No, I will not. Because I have no way to incorporate it, Dan. I'm sorry. I haven't got the software's not configured for random. I can't even if I wanted to. It doesn't take just on my phone. Okay. I have no idea what Dan is sending. I have no idea what Dan is sending. Fine. What's this?
Spurs through the fire, rise up to the sky.
Why did you have to remind me of that? Much in the same way, too, Zanarkand made me want to play. Hearing how they fucking butchered it with The Skies Above by Mr. Goo made me want to stop playing and actively retcon my previous experience. So thank you for adding that to the video and reminding me that that horrible cover exists. Anyway, this was a ton of fun. Thanks again, Wookie, for choosing today's game. It was a blast. Massive nostalgia. If I'm going to play, I'm going to play the remastered version. I'm not going to keep playing the PlayStation 2 version. If this looks good, go out and get it. It's on Steam, it's for a good price, and it is an amazing game. And it comes with 10.2, which is a game. Anyway, that's enough from me. If you liked this video, tune in again next time. Send me a recommendation. Tell me what game you want me to play, and I'll add it to my to-do list. Simple as. I ain't here begging for subs or begging for clicks or comments. Like, if you want to send me a one-to-one message, that way it's private. Just you and me. Just you and me. Make it special. Until next week, everyone. Stay safe. God bless. Love your loss. Okay. Bye, everyone.